welcome back to my channel, About That Much. My name is Eva and I'm so glad that you found us. We are taking part in the 3 Rivers Pantry Challenge. That's Jessica at the 3 Rivers Homestead. And this week I'm actually doing some more canning because I had black beans that needed to be used up, so we're going to can those with a recipe that I found from Suttons Daze. She's really good. And I'm also going to get round to canning that pineapple juice that I wanted to do. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing as I'm bringing out new content all the time. Let's jump into this vlog. This morning I have already been busy with some sourdough loaves. This is just plain sourdough loaf. This one is the sweet cinnamon one that I do. They are glorious. They're still warm because they've not long been out of the oven. Okay, and to all of this. Now I will say with Sutton's Daze recipe I am doubling, and I'm going to put her recipe, well, a link to her recipe down in the description box below. She's also got a video on this one as well, so I'll try and link that as well down below because I like to give credit where credit is due. In there is my stock. We need to heat that up. So my canner is just starting to come up as well warm. This is coming up lovely. Now I have made this stock out of scraps. I've done it all overnight. I've strained it and there's hopefully plenty there because I said I'm doubling up a recipe. Right. Now, because I'm doubling it, I have 2 pounds of pre-soaked, well, I soaked them overnight. So she wants us to put that into the heat broth. She cuts a cut diced ham. Seeing as I was doing this recipe, I had the black beans, had the onion, had the garlic, had the bell peppers in, but didn't have the ham. But we haven't brought any shopping so far in this pantry challenge, so I went out and got some ham hock. So we're going to do, we need 1.5 cups. Just making sure that okay, that's 1 cup. My bets that's going to be roughly 1/2 cup, so I've got 1 spare. Yes. Okay, that's good. Okay, now we need to put the onion. As I said, I'm doubling, so that's in. This is going to be lovely. It's a Caribbean soup, black bean soup. And then we've got to put the bell pepper. We're just going to heat this all together. And then the garlic. Sorry guys. In there is the onion, bell pepper, garlic. Going to heat it all up together. That's what it says to do. And then we can get it in the canner. That stock is still warm anyway. Right, heat broth, diced ham hock, add diced vegetables, oh, and spices. Okay, let's get the... So, 1 teaspoon of thyme, and I'm doubling that, so it has to be 2 teaspoons of thyme. Right, And then it's 2 teaspoons of oregano, so that's 4 teaspoons. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's a tablespoon of cumin. That's 1 recipe, so I'm going to do 2. 1. If I've got enough. 2. That certainly uses it up, doesn't it? Not a lot left. Right, let's give that a stir together. This soup just sounded so delicious, and as soon as she said black beans, that was it. It was like, I've got black beans to use up. Right, and this soup does pressure can. Only pressure can because it's a low acid food, and Suttons Daze does it for beans, so it's going to be canned at 75 minutes, 4 pints. Right. I'm trying to get all the beans and that done first. Right. One inch headspace. I'm going to go around and debubble. And I can retop them off if I need to. Okay, we're going to, first of all I'm going to wipe down my jar because I've made a big mess here. And then wipe the rims with vinegar. That on, and fingertip tight. My can I will stack double with pints. Just hoping there'll be enough room for them all. Well, there we are. Managed to get all them in, guys. Right, that's good. There. Right, let me clear this mess up. Now I'm going to vent this for 10 minutes when it's got a steady stream of steam, and this is going to be canned for 75 minutes. Let me clean and clear up, and I will bring you back when we move on to the next thing. In here is 3 bags of frozen pineapple. We're going to heat that up and simmer that for a little bit. And I'll probably get a potato masher or the meat masher or something in here. And I will strain it off into a jug or bowl. This, let me move you over. This is on a timer for the 10 minutes because that is a steady stream of steam. So I've got 8 minutes left on that one. As soon as I'm starting to strain that, I'm just going to slide my steam canner on, so that's ready to go. My jars are in the oven keeping warm. It's where the oven was on from the bread, so it's still warm in there. Okay, I've put my jiggler on, waiting for this to come up to pressure and that jiggler to do its little hula dance. In the meantime, we are here. I pulled my blender out because it wasn't mashing down very well. So I thought I'll blend it and then I can put it back on the heat. So we can extract as much as we can out of it. And then I'll put it through a sieve and cloth. Okay, we are going to use my blender to blend it down. Trying so hard not to make a complete and utter mess. Now what I've done with that pineapple is put enough water in to cover the pineapple. I have tasted it. It's got good flavour too, but this is going to make it just a bit stronger. So I'll play a tune for you while this blends. Show you. You can see it's coming up to 10. It'll come up to pressure. Turn that down a bit because I don't want pineapple jam. Right. I'll bring you back when I've got this ready for straining. Okay, my pressure canner's going lovely, so I'm going to start that for 75 minutes. We are now going to strain this. And I'm going to really push this through so we can get all that lovely juice out of it. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. I'll bring you back when that bit is all done. I've tasted it and it tastes fantastic. I've made a mess with everything. That was a surprise, guys, wasn't it? That was just a surprise. My steam canner is on. I'm going to put it 1/4 inch headspace. just like last time, we are going to wipe the rims with white vinegar. Give them a little jiggle around to make sure the lid fits on nice and neat. Okay, I've got to wait until this red needle comes to this notch here, and then I can start timing for 15 minutes. Okay guys, time for the £1.50 pantry challenge. If you don't know why I do the pantry challenge, I will link up an iCard on a video I've done explaining why I do this. In short, I do this to show you that you can build a pantry on a very small amount. I start from the first week of January and I go all the way round right up until the week before Christmas, and then I show you all how much we managed to get on just £1.50 a week. In this pantry challenge we do sweet treats, single ingredients, packet foods, convenience foods, paracetamol, ibuprofen, plasters, bandages, toothbrush, toothpaste, mouthwash, bubble bath, shower gel, tin food, you name it, from A to Z. So, in this week's £1.50 pantry challenge, we have 2 farmhouse style dumpling mix. These are from Home Bargains. And a Maggie sweet and sticky barbecue. Make it juicy, include seasoning and cooking bag. So that is this week's £1.50 pantry challenge. Now guys, I had crop files and I've lost my footage of showing you all these beautiful jars coming out of my canners. We did have 2, 4, 6, 7.5 pints of pineapple juice, all sealed. We have, that's it, yeah, 7.5 pints, and we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18 jars of the Caribbean black bean soup. This smells delicious. Again, I think all have sealed apart from these 2, which I'm not worried because these were going to be dinner anyway for tomorrow. As you can see, my husband's done dinner for us, sausages. We've had some lovely dinners my husband's been doing for my 50th birthday week. You only reach 50 once. I feel old now though, but there we are. There's all those jars. This is editing Eva. Redoing the ending because crop files. I am going to cut that little SIM card up into pieces and bin it so it can't do it again. It's just one of those things, one of those modern technology glitches. It's really frustrating when it happens. But at least you got to see it, that we have canned. That's going on my pantry shelf and I'm so pleased. I can't wait to tuck into that soup for tomorrow's dinner. Oh, that's going to be so good. My house smells absolutely glorious. Everyone was coming through the door today. What's cooking, Mum? That smells so good. And you're like, yeah, that's tomorrow's dinner. But that is great. I am so pleased because in this 3 Rivers Pantry Challenge, we are using up things. We're getting things out of my freezer, which is a big must. We are using my jarred food as well, but we're also replacing it, which is great. And I love doing the juices because it's one step again, one step away from relying on those grocery stores. It means I can do things myself. It's got no colours, no additives, no preservatives. It's got nothing nasty in. We've got no aspartame. We've got none of that. The pineapple juice was no sugar added to it. It is just what it is, and it tastes lovely. And I am so really pleased with it all. So anyway, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, as we're bringing out new content all the time. And if you wouldn't mind hitting that big thumbs up for us, or comment in the comment section down below. It does help the algorithm find us, and feel free to share. So until next time, guys, I'm going to go and sit down and put my feet up, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Take care.